Imagine a jet so stealthy it can fly 7,000 miles and no one sees it coming. Now imagine that jet dropping a bomb heavier than a school bus right onto a nuclear plant buried inside a mountain. This just happened. The U.S. used B-2 bombers to strike Iran's nuclear facilities. Here's what went down. The mission was called Operation Midnight Hammer, and it was straight out of a movie. 7 B-2 bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. Each one flew over 30 hours round trip with multiple mid-air refuelings. And some of those bombers, they were just decoys, flying different routes to confuse Iran's air defenses. But here's the crazy part. These jets weren't carrying ordinary bombs. They carried something called the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, 30,000 pounds, a bomb designed to dig deep into the ground and explode with enough force to destroy underground bunkers. This was the first time the U.S. had ever used them in combat. So what were the targets? 3 major nuclear sites: Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. Fordow is the most secure, built inside a mountain, literally underground. But the U.S. says the bombers still caused extreme damage. At the same time, a U.S. submarine launched Tomahawk missiles to soften up Isfahan. It was a high-stakes, multi-pronged strike. So did it work? Kind of. The Pentagon says all 3 targets were hit successfully, but experts warn that parts of Fordow might still be intact. Some of it is buried too deep, even for these massive bombs. Still, this was a bold move, and it sent a very loud message. President Trump called it a very successful strike. But this wasn't just about military power. It was a message, a warning. The U.S. can strike anywhere, even the most hidden, most protected places on Earth. Now, tension across the Middle East is rising. So here's the big question. Was this the right move or a dangerous step towards something much worse? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want clearer, simple breakdowns of global events, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.